While Hugo was busy launching the Mi 5 and MWC, back in China, Xiaomi launched another phone, the Mi 4S. Now in this video, let's take a look at 7 things you need to know about the Mi 4S. Hey guys, Ash here from C4E Tech, and let's get started. The Mi 4 was launched almost 2 years ago, and it was a great phone then, and is still quite a decent performer. But that said, the 801 chip's been showing its age for a while now, and Xiaomi's in fact tried to refresh it twice. First, the Mi 4i. Well, the less I talk about that phone, the better. Then, the Mi 4C, which was frankly one of my favorite phones of 2015. For some reason, Xiaomi's gone with a third refresh here in the form of the Mi 4S, improving on the premium build from the Mi 4 while retaining the updated specs of the Mi 4C, while also managing to add a few new refinements. So let's start with the build. The Mi 4C was a great phone and the build was quite good too. But these days metal and glass seem to be more premium or more marketable. Well, I don't necessarily agree with that statement. I mean, plastic, the way say Samsung used it, that sucked. But plastic has its own pros, like for example, it's easy to swap packs, or you don't have to baby your phone around quite as much. Well, that's a topic for a different day. Anyway, coming back to the point, I know quite a few people who'd prefer metal and glass, so that's exactly what Xiaomi is giving us here. Glass to the front and back, metal to the sides, at a 7.8mm thickness and 133 gram weight. That means similar dimensions to the Mi 4C while being slimmer and lighter than the original Mi 4, and all while retaining the same 1080p 5-inch display. Xiaomi's also announced 4 color variants of the Mi 4S here, black, white, gold and pink. So what else? Well, the camera. The one found on the Mi 4C, the 13 megapixel camera with an f/2.0 aperture, that's the one that returns here. Sadly, that means 4K video recording is still not available. Underneath the hood, the Mi 4S, just like the Mi 4C, will be powered by the Snapdragon 808 chip. So 2 Cortex A57 cores at 1.8 GHz, 4 Cortex A53 cores at 1.4 GHz, and Adreno 418 GPU and 3 gigs of RAM. What has changed since the Mi 4C is the fact that the Mi 4S will have 64 gigs of onboard storage and, wait for it, support for microSD. Yeah, for the first time in a long time, Xiaomi's Mi line of devices gets microSD support. That's a welcome addition. But that's going to be in the form of a hybrid slot. The second SIM slot will support you can either use a SIM or a microSD card. But then again, that's better than no microSD. So I'm happy. Anyway, moving on. The battery capacity has also been increased. We now have a 30 to 60 milliampere non-user replaceable battery powering this guy. So it's quite impressive how Xiaomi's managed to replace the plastic from the Mi 4C with metal while still managing to retain similar dimensions, and I've even managed to squeeze in a higher capacity battery here. So anyway, the next major change is the inclusion of a fingerprint scanner to the back. That kind of looks similar to the sensor used on the Redmi Note 3. As for software, out of the box, the Mi 4S will run on MIUI 7. I don't have info on if it will be based on Lollipop like with the Mi 4C or Marshmallow. I'll let you guys know when I come to know about it. So follow me on Twitter. I'll let you guys know on Twitter. You can follow me at C4E Tech. So anyway, the Mi 4S shares most other characteristics with the Mi 4C. Face detection autofocus, a 5 megapixel front-facing camera, dual SIM support, USB Type-C support for Quick Charge 2.0. So all this makes for quite a decent spec sheet that only gets more impressive when you take price into account. Because the Mi 4... Again, I was about to say Mi 4C. Because the Mi 4S is priced at 1699 RMB. That converts to about $260 US or 18,000 Indian rupees. It should go on sale in China pretty soon, and the international availability as of now is unclear, as with most Xiaomi phones. Again, we'll let you guys know once I know via Twitter. And even if Xiaomi doesn't launch it internationally, I'm sure Miri Mobiles will get it in stock soon, and when they do, I'm going to get myself one to test, and I will come out with a full review once I've done that. So I will also leave a link in the description below so that you guys can get one for yourself if you wanna. So there you go, 7 things you need to know about the Mi 4S. Hope you liked the video. Do you guys want to see me do more videos like this about launches and stuff? Or do you want me to just stick to the reviews and unboxings and the gaming tests and whatnot. Let me know what you feel in the comments below. And there's an even nicer way to let me know. You could hit that thumbs up button down below and subscribe. I'm just saying. So anyway, that's it for now. Thanks a lot for watching. Till next time, this is Ash here from C4E Tech, signing off. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye now.